Biggest flex that a man can have is that his wife or girlfriend no longer needs to work. There you go, fellas. Get it done.
If you go look at that guy's page, he's one of those, I'm going to manifest the life I want, jagoffs. I fucking, those guys drive me nuts. These guys that have a mirage of a life but try to convince you that they're living their best life by trying to sell you on their formula for life. One of those fucking assholes. I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think the biggest flex a man can have is if his wife or girlfriend doesn't need to work anymore. And for full disclosure, I'm going to disagree with you, even though that's the position we're in. My wife, right now, knock on wood, doesn't have to work anymore. And hopefully, if things go well, she won't ever have to work again. We'll see. But that's not the flex, man. A man's biggest flex should be what kind of a family he leaves behind, what kind of a family he helped raise. What kind of legacy does that man leave behind in the form of not just his work or his projects, his passions, whatever it may be, but what does he leave behind as far as people who try to emulate him, or people who want to be like him, or people who live their life because they learned from him? This antiquated mentality of the man works and the woman doesn't, and if you're any kind of a man, then your woman should never have to work, bullshit is just that. It's antiquated. It's caveman shit. You're more concerned with making enough money so your wife doesn't have to work than you are with being the kind of person you want to see in the world. You want to know what my biggest flex is? My kids. It's my biggest flex. It's not any of the I'm going to pat myself on the back here for a minute. It's not any of the absolutely stunning landscape I've put in over the years. I've been part of landscape projects that millions of people see each and every day that are absolutely stunning. That's not a flex. That's what I did to earn dirty paper. Because that's all money is. It's dirty fucking paper. My marriage to my wife isn't a flex. All right, we've been together for 28 years. That's not the flex either. You're supposed to be a partner to your wife. And I wasn't for the longest time. So the fact that we are married for 28 years is mind-boggling to me. Why she hasn't left already. But that's neither here nor there. My biggest flex is my kids. My biggest flex is the people that I've put out into the world that are going to do good by themselves and by others, hopefully. I have a daughter in Indiana that put herself through college. That was really no influence of me. Still damn proud of her. I've got another daughter that's putting herself through college. I got another daughter that's putting herself through college. I'm a high school dropout, and I'm looking around going, I've got a registered nurse daughter that put herself through college. I got a CNA daughter that's putting herself through nursing school. I got a daughter that went to a STEM boarding high school and is going to UIC. I got a son that's in advanced classes in junior high. And they all at least try to be decent human beings. It's not always easy, but they all try. They all try to do right by people. They all try not to do harm. I'll tell you a big flex of mine. A big flex for me is for the kids that I raised, because I didn't have a chance to raise my daughter, Ashley. For the kids that I raised, I never heard from another parent that my kids didn't use their best manners while at their house. If I ever heard that my kids didn't use please and thank you and clean up after themselves, pick up their own plates and pick up their own glasses and whatnot and what have you when they were at a friend's house, there would be hell to pay. And as a result, my kids learned that at a very early age. To be polite, to have manners, to show respect until it's time to not be respectful anymore. That's a flex. Making sure your wife doesn't work? Why? Because you have fragile masculinity? You can't handle it if your wife works? My wife was the main breadwinner in this house for over 5 years. There's no fucking shame in that whatsoever. She kicked ass. That's not the flex you think it is, man.